What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing on this wonderful live stream Wednesday? We are here. Aqua is going to be a little late. He needs to decompress and get some stuff going, so we're going to hold it down as much as possible. But you guys are in for a special treat. For those who don't know about my thumbnails, every thumbnail and every person or every guest that I have on this live stream, I will somehow get them in going in there. So without further ado, I want to introduce someone or two people that I have known for longer than Aqua, which is something crazy because everybody thought I knew Aqua before a lot of people. And they're the first people who gave me a wrench too. So without further ado, we got Craft Beer Pours and Trish D. Well, her original name was Trish D, but Keep It Sippin' is her name now. Welcome to the hot seat with the fish.
What's up? What's up?
How is everyone doing? We got a whole bunch of people up in here. All righty. Bomb Squad representing. Bomb Squad, we got a raid up in here? Oh, snap. Already? Well, that is a warm welcome. Thank y'all so much. Miss Pam, what is up? Everybody, thank y'all so much. We got a special treat here. For those who don't know these two wonderful people, this is Trish D over to your right and Brandon to your left. They are an amazing couple that are been doing live streaming and YouTubing for 3 years now?
Two.
Yeah, 2.5-ish. Yeah, close enough. 3 years, sure.
Man. And they're in the beer community, but they only don't drink beer and have fun and reviews and have wonderful foods that they deal with. Because I know when y'all go to the breweries, I see a lot of food. And they have a lot of wonderful food that I see on there. But they also keep fish. And that's why I had to have them up here. Only the fact that they are inspirational within my whole entire channel itself, but they keep fish. So yeah, they have fish tanks. So thank you, Mr. B, for sharing this on FishTubers notification. Much love. I appreciate every single one of those who are out there doing a raid. I was not expecting a raid during this. So what we normally do for those who are here, we actually have some people on the panel and just shoot the shit, literally. This is not for kids, sorry to say. And as well, we have fun. For those who are in the chat, go ahead and drop some questions if you want to, and I will gladly ask them to those. Shout out to all those. I'm so sorry I cannot get to every single one of those, but keep it sipping. And as well, Brandon have wrote in the chat. So yes, do me a huge favor and check them out if you would like to. I'm guarantee you'll love to because they are both an amazing YouTuber. So Brandon and Trish, first of all, I love the fact that y'all are into fish keeping and y'all love beer and y'all love music and everything. So what really made y'all just go, hey, let's start a YouTube? Let me, and I know you said you wanted to log in some of your beers, but was it more like of a legacy thing or just, like, hey, I just want to, see what it is. And then my kids will see like, hey, my dad was a cool cat. Like he did YouTube. Like,
hopefully not until they're 21.
Right. Well, you know what I mean?
But yeah, originally it was, for me anyways, on my channel, Craft Beer Pours, it was just to log my beers and kind of, when I started doing it a while ago, I only started really posting and whatnot 2.5 years probably, but there wasn't Untapped and I really wasn't in Instagram and whatnot. So I wanted to see the color of the beer and all that good stuff. So I would make these videos and just be a watcher and keep the videos on private myself. And I named myself Craft Beer Pours because all I would do on the video was take the beer, I would show it to the camera and I would pour it. And then I'd show the color of the beer and kind of just log it for myself. And then I started watching channels. I love your shirt, by the way. Then I started watching channels and whatnot. And I was like, oh man, these people that go live and stuff, that looks like so much fun. I wonder if, if I made a video or went live, like what would happen? And then made a video or two, went live a couple times, and then you just get hooked. And then the greatest part of the whole thing is you meet people like you. We've been friends a while now that you never thought we would hook up. Like, oh, you like beer? Oh, we have fish. And it's like, what? And then your personalities kind of click, and it's just a fun hobby, and you meet awesome people from around the world, and it's just great.
Or it was like, we have fish, and here's a picture of our fish tank, and Rod's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't say all that. I just said, hey. Oh, look, I was more excited that y'all had it, and then all of a sudden y'all got this little itch to want to do it, because I'm talking about y'all. They really dove in. They got in there. They rearranged the tank. They scaped it. They cleaned it. They got new fish, and they've been keeping fish. Now, mind you, for new fish keepers, some don't have a goal. Some people do have a goal, and some will want to say like, all right, so my fish actually lived, or oh man, why do my fish keep dying? But no, Brandon's like, man, my fish are doing well. I did something. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. And that's a goal. Everybody needs a goal when they're starting some kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and I had until you kind of taught me how to keep my tank. I would do empty out the full tank, take all my fish, put them in something, do the tank. And Rob was like, no, man, you got to do water changes all the time, and you'll keep your tank way cleaner that way. And you need to change your filter and have. I was like, oh, okay. Then I started doing all that. I'm like, wow, this stays so much cleaner for so much longer. I don't have to go through all that and shock the fish. And so, yeah, we got a nice tank full of all sorts of cool fish. The kids really like it. I've always kept fish. I'm not like Rob, or anybody, but I got what do we got? A 32 gallon.
We've moved it from it used to be hiding in our hallway because we were afraid of it, to it's like the centerpiece of our living room kind of thing.
Yeah, and we're proud of it. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I remember once you hit 1,000, I was like, all right, I know that I was sending Aqua a box once he got 1,000 subscribers, and I know I was sending y'all a box once y'all hit 1,000. So I was like, I needed to send y'all a filter because you said that you were tired of hearing the filter, and I was like, oh, I can definitely fix that.
We're using the same one to this day. Same filter you got us.
Filter.
The squeegee you got us. I used to escape it or whatever. We got everything you gave us. It's used constantly on our tank. So,
man, that's what I'm talking about, and I appreciate that because I knew I was like, I can fix that little problems to keep them wanting to stay in the hobby and not give up. So just that simple, little box that I could do just to help y'all get to that, to see what it is now, is simply amazing.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, in my opinion, starting out fish keeping is really hard, but once you maintain it and keep it going, you won't feel that need to always feel like it's not too bad or anything. Oh, see, look, this is what we talk about. Dirty tanks can be very healthy. Rob is a bit over top with his tank cleaning. Good job, Rob, to help out. See, Lumpy said, you don't have to clean too much, and you don't have to clean all the time. Like me, I am a neat freak, and I do like to clean a lot. You guys are actually more of a fish keeper than I am. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You guys are better than I am.
I don't know if you remember, but our tank was like sludge. We didn't even know how our fish were surviving. It was that bad. So, I mean, we're not as meticulous as Rob. I do like some green. What is it? Algae is healthy. A bit of it on some of the decorations or whatnot. But when it comes to growing up the sides and all that, we keep that down. But a little bit of growth on some of the stuff. And when we do change it over completely, it's not very often, but we do keep some of the decorations with the algae on it in the filter to reacclimate the fish, so it's giving them the right stuff. So
which drives me crazy, but I guess.
But it's the right thing, yeah. So
see, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I couldn't be more happy the fact that I knew somebody that was really close to me that like was really into fish keeping, and then they knew that they were going to get it done and kept going with it, and that was awesome. And Aqua said he would be here in a minute. It looked like this thing's going fast. There's so many people in here. Thank y'all so much for those who are here.
Stream is
it's
lit.
amazing to see the turnout. I'm seeing so many people out here.
Stream is lit.
And
Cheers.
I think a fun fact is we've actually had a fish tank since our first year together, which is 14 years.
That is a fun fact.
We've always had some kind of tank, whether it was a little one, a 50-gallon,
55-gallon.
We've traveled 6 hours moving with our fish. We've always had a fish tank our entire relationship. So.
Oh yeah. Now, do I have any people in here that love some beer? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up in the chat, please? And thank you, because this man and this lovely lady over here to his left. I always got to do that.
Yep. On the left.
Are some amazing people when it comes to beer, okay? I'm telling you, every single beer I see on this man's channel makes me want to start drinking. I can wake up at like 5 a.m, be done threw up let's see, what was the one that I seen that I was just like, I would try that one. It was like a chocolate something. It was like a chocolatey something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would try that at 5 a.m. It makes it seem so good. So if for those who have not checked out Craft Beer Pours and all of his reviews of what he does do with his channel, I'm telling you, it is amazing. And he also does a lot of brewery hopping, like literally hopping to different types of breweries, getting, different fills of all kinds of beers. There's a lot of people who love IPAs, who love a whole bunch of different light beers, I would say, because I didn't know there was a whole bunch of stages of different types of beer until I met y'all.
Mm-hmm.
To be completely honest, I thought every beer tasted pretty much the dang same.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. And I'm not. My name's Craft Beer Pours, or my channel name, not my real name. But it isn't. I'm not a beer snob. I'm not like, oh, you better drink craft beer. You suck. It's drink what you like, and there's macro beers, light beers, IPAs, stouts, sours, Kolsch's, all sorts of beers across the genre. And if anyone out there is willing to try something different, if you're just like a Bud Light drinker or something, here's my suggestion. Go to a restaurant or whatever, and a lot of your local places will actually do this, and get a flight of beers. Get a flight. That's how I started. You say, give me a flight, and they'll give you a sample, and they're usually 4 to 6 ounce pours. And the flights are like 4 to 6 depending, and you could just try like mini beers. That way, like at first I'm like, oh man, I don't like certain beers. I don't like farmhouse style stuff like that. And you try them, and you're like, oh, this is horrible. And I'm like, oh my God, this is heaven. And what that was a New England IPA, and everybody's taste is different. So,
yeah, no, for sure. Select Pet, that's funny. Because I think Brandon and Trish actually said something when I first, because I'm going to let y'all know, for those who are in the chat and who want to grow your channel a little bit, for those who are not scared to get on camera, live streams and doing stuff like this get you wonderful and great people, one, on your channel, and getting people to who you are, you know what I mean? So for him to say that, I got on their live stream, and this was like the very first live stream I ever got on. I was in my fish room, I was drinking a beer, and I was like, all right, I think I was looking at something, and I popped into a live stream, and I think he was like, all right, I'm dropping the link, boom. I think they both said, are you old enough to drink?
That sounds about right.
Y'all both said it.
Should you be here? Should you be here?
It was so hilarious. What? Hey, thank you so much, HC. He is actually dropping your link as we speak for your Teesprings t-shirts.
Oh, thank you.
And
yeah, we got some cool beer stuff going on. Yeah. Rob's wearing Rob's got an OG that doesn't exist anymore. That's straight up That's straight OG. It was the size of the sun, and we were like, "What the hell? That's huge,
dude." You have no idea. This shirt actually has lasted. Like Aqua's and yours has like held up the most. Like real talk. Like mine and Lisa. Sorry, Lisa, if you're here. Both of our shirts was a little raggedy.
Oh, really?
They didn't really, hold up so much. Lisa, we got changed up on our shirts.
Your shirt looks great still. You've had that shirt like a couple years now. It looks great.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, man, this thing has hold up. You know what I mean? Like it's doing its thing. I have double live streams. Dang, that's what I'm talking about, Jason. See, that's what's up. Appreciate the love. I wish I could drink a beer. Oh. Dang, yeah. But they never are biased for anyone who don't drink anything. They always will tell you drink anything that you are wanting to drink, coffee, water, energy drink, whatever. They are not biased for for no reason. Like seriously, you just have to check them out to be able to actually get to know them.
Yeah, exactly. We're about having fun, meeting people from across the world and all their different hobbies and all that kind of stuff. It's what it's about, it's meeting good people. That's the fun part of YouTube for us. It's not so much just being, and that's what Rob kind of always understood, and so did we. It's not being locked into your clique. You can't just be, all right, I'm a craft beer guy. I'm just going to be friends with craft beer drinkers, only craft beer drinkers. And that's, because I could tell you, if you're trying to grow on YouTube or anything like that, you'll get stuck real quick. You need to expand your horizons, and it's about connecting with your audience and connecting personalities a lot. So
yeah,
that's my thing. So cheers.
Oh, you hit it right on the nail, bro. Like real talk. First shirt and the merch later. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, there's I'm talking about there's like so many people right here. There's so many people I cannot I'm sorry. There's so many people here. If I'm not getting to your comment, thank you so much for being here. But also everyone, Jesse actually met them before me, and I shortly came in I want to say roughly a month after or so, but HC Aqua also has known them a little bit longer. So HC is also a craft beer pour fan as well. I'm talking about there has been so many live streams that y'all have missed.
A lot of them are gone.
And this is why I really wanted both of them on here, is because they are truly 100% genuine when they said they were going to erase everything, because either if you felt like you didn't want your face to be seen by anyone, or if you felt like whatever you was talking about was too sensitive, or you felt like you were doing something that you shouldn't have been, he literally felt like, you know what, I'm going to take it upon myself to allow them to give an option if they want it up or not. And I commend him by that, because for real, you literally have sacrificed your watch time and monetization for erasing certain lives, right?
Yep.
And this is a lesson for some of those who feel like they should erase certain, videos or live streams or anything that you put out that's getting that watch time, right? It's kind of like you actually told us, yo, stop erasing everything. When you told me that, I was like, dang, dude, I erased 10 things already, man. I could have been I feel you.
Yeah, YouTube never said that, it was always kind of the assumption before they changed over their YouTube studio or whatever, that once it was watched, so it should count, was kind of the thing. But that's not the case. The only thing that counts towards your watch time on your channel is whatever's public. So private doesn't count, deleted doesn't count. And me personally, and this is no joke, I deleted a lifetime's worth of YouTube live streams. I was supposed to be monetized well over a year ago, but I deleted it all. I probably would have done it again, because in most of those streams, they were late night party streams type of thing. And people were like, you're not going to keep this up, right? So I wasn't gonna post them anyways, but yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, it was something crazy. But we got Aqua Funk in the building. What's up, fool?
Cheers, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How
So
you
who
doing?
did you think? Who did you think it was, fool?
So, honestly, off the top of my head, I thought you was talking about Mob Gun.
Nope.
Peter.
Nope.
Because I want to get him up here quick. But yo, when I actually saw the thing, the thumbnail, because I've been too busy, I was like, oh, okay, I know who it is. I know who it is.
You didn't even tell Aquafunk? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Surprise!
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Great.
Aqua Funk time.
Hey, look, if you guys don't know Brandon and Trish, man, they have a lot of fun on their lives. It's just fun. Just fun. I mean, I haven't been able to I don't get your notifications.
Yeah,
get you.
we
Well,
heard that.
he was in jail for a little while.
I was in YouTube jail for a while.
He was
Well,
in
yeah,
YouTube jail, y'all.
y'all-
YouTube jail.
I served 3 months in YouTube jail. Just saying, I'm a convict.
That's because you was bad.
I was a bad boy.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So I did hear you guys talking about the tank that y'all got set up. I think that's real cool. Real cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever do a video with it?
We did. Yeah, it's probably on my channel. It's
Oh
somewhere.
yeah.
on there.
Well, like a year ago when we
Yeah,
think
a while
we did,
ago.
yeah.
That's when Rob
Has
first
it
sent
been
us
a year?
stuff. We
They
redid the
did,
whole.
yeah. They actually did, bro. I sent them a filter. I sent them an algae scraper. I sent them a little package. Like I was like, yo, I gotta get them back into
I forgot we
this.
did that. Yeah, we did like a whole beginning to end, cleaning it out, new stuff kind of thing. But since then we've moved it, and like I went with a new theme. So because it's in my living room, I have like a Buddha theme. So there's like a big Buddha in there with, like pretty.
So you know how hard it is to get people to get an aquarium? It's hard. It's really, really hard. I'm glad y'all guys did it. Why is Chewy caring about my cheeks? Chewy, get a hobby, man. Don't worry about my cheeks. So anyway, what was y'all talking about before I interrupted?
Just getting everybody out here, you know what I mean? Just showing everybody. Riley Candy Funk. How am I just hearing about Rob tonight? Had to leave the chat, subscribe real quick. Boom, there you go. Okay.
Cool.
Is there Robs? There's a lot of Robs up in here.
Hold up. First of all, I mention Rob all the time. How you didn't know about Rob 93, the hypest dude in Fish Tube?
Nah,
How
bro.
you don't know? He all over the place. He bouncing around and stuff. Like, what's up, Divine? Like, how you don't know? How you don't know?
Yo. Oh, getting started can't be. That's okay. Good time. Dang,
Hey.
there's so many people.
Rob, did I tell you the good news?
It's lit, man.
What's up?
All right, so check it. You must not follow me around. So listen. Remember, I've been trying to do this thing on the side with the church, right? I told you about that. I got somebody to sit down and talk with me about it. Yes. You done? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Dude,
Yeah,
you better
I got
fist bump me through the thing.
I don't fist bump. So listen. This is Brandon, this is what I've been trying to do. For the longest, I've been talking about, getting aquariums into people's homes that could use it. You know what I mean? People who may not have the funds, people who may be scared, to start, people who just frustrated, Now I didn't go to confessional; they won't let me in there. So what I've been calling churches, I've been calling charities, because I had an idea in my head. If I could hook up with a charity or a church, so that I would put an aquarium into a needy family's home. I mean, when I say needy, I'm not saying like they, someone who can use it. A good family that's down on their luck. You know what I mean? Because I've been there multiple times. I finally find someone that was willing to sit down and talk with me, because it's a weird idea. And my idea yeah, I am trying to start my own cult, Lumpy. So my thing is that with if I hook up with a charity who has a tax ID number, I'll be able to get more sponsors, because everything they donate to that charity is tax exempt. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'd be able to get more sponsors.
No, I think that's a great idea, man. And with the age, so fish tanks for me too has always been very relaxing.
Yeah.
And it helps with anxiety, things like that. So if you have, it's the age right now of the service pets and the comfort
That's
pets.
what I just said.
Oh, did you?
I said,
His chat's going so damn fast. I can't even read it.
You could like kids that need. Oh, whoops! Sorry, guys. Like kids that need emotional support, kind of social work, etc., stuff like that. Because
I think it's you don't hear about your idea. You hear about all the other stuff. I think it's a phenomenal idea. To be honest with you, I really do.
Well, and some people in the thing was saying, why don't I start my own charity? The reason why is because this is new. Right now, I want to try it. I want to get my feet wet. As of right now, I want to do it quarterly, once every 3 months. Depending on how well it goes, I'd like to do one a month. But my idea is like, someone said, why don't you look for people on Facebook to do this? Well, people lie. They were like, yeah, I need it. So at least with a charity, they're already working with these families on a regular basis. The charity or is going to be the one that picks the family. I'm just going to go. I'm gonna get donors. I have a couple of local pet stores that are willing to donate. And I'm gonna take it to their house. I'm gonna set it up, and I'm going to teach them how to maintain and care for an aquarium at a basic level, how to keep them alive. Teach them about water changes and feeding. I'm gonna help them pick out the fish, so that they don't pick the wrong fish and get frustrated straight out the gate. So I'm real happy about that. I'm ecstatic.
So
that's incredible.
So your idea, it's phenomenal. I love it. So a little bit of a backstory. I once did a charity project via YouTube, and this was just YouTube. This wasn't real life. I went on YouTube and I said, I wanna give back to the homeless, and I had I think 29 people donated via PayPal. I videoed the whole thing. We delivered soup and mittens. So I think you just gotta go for it, because I think you'll really be surprised.
Yeah, just Aquafunk. I mean, your fish fam, you guys have a tight, really nice, awesome community. We love we're friends with tons of people in this community. If you come up with a project like that and it's from your heart, I'm telling you, people will donate, and then you follow it through, you film it, you vlog it.
I was so overwhelmed.
You go to the end with it, and then you see this. I mean, I think it would be a phenomenal, even a series on your YouTube channel or something that you do would be really incredible.
Yeah, I definitely want to film it, but at the end of the day, my goal is for let's say 15 years down the line, I help somebody put an aquarium. I put an aquarium in somebody's house, and they have kids, and then 15 years from now, I meet them at a store or something. Yeah, my kid's going to school to become a marine biologist right now. That would, you know what I'm saying? That would just, because
that hurts right here.
That's the cherry. That's the cherry on top right there.
Serious up. That's what my, because I mean, I think about if these kids just had a little taste of what's possible, that they might go further on their own, So that's what my hopes is.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention that, Trish, that both of y'all, actually the whole family, they took their boys. At this point in time, they only had what?
Two.
Also, all three of us on this panel so happened to link up within the time of 2019. Aqua had a child first. I had a child second. And these two over here had a child third. All three of us knew each other and all had a child within months.
Speaking of child, I gotta go check my daughter's homework. I'll be right back.
You good. Go ahead. See?
Check it.
But they actually took both of their childs down there and helped out and gave out food, blankets, a whole bunch of stuff.
The video is on my channel. It was called the Super Mitten Project.
It was amazing. I'm telling you, that's why I was just about to.
And it was 100% YouTube funded, just from my viewers. I think we raised over $300. It was insane. We got blankets and gloves and hand warmers and chapsticks.
In the winter of Boston, we
flashlights.
We just walked around with a wagon full of clothes, hot soup, hand warmers, mittens, socks, blankets, and we just homeless folks that were just sitting there with their signs. You know, we'd walk up to them and offered them our kindness and YouTube's kindness, to be honest with you, because that's what made it happen.
YouTube did it. I was like, this is crazy. What am I doing? People are going to.
Very powerful, though, especially for our children. They were like, why are these? What are they doing? Like, why are they? And we're like, listen, they ran into a tough spot in their life. And they're out here and they're looking for kind people to just help them out.
Our kids. So our kids were scooping soup.
Yeah.
Do you want a chapstick?
Yeah.
They were so into it. I was just like, this is awesome. So.
Jade Betta.
That's the future that is going to be taking care of some of you guys when you're older, or when we're older, or when I'm older, or whatever. You got to think these are the parents that are shaping their kids to be something in life and be a good wholesome human being.
Yeah,
and that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. That Candy, she's on top of shit.
Yeah, Candy is Candy.
I'm looking for it right now.
Candy is the OG of everybody. Okay, she's been around since
on top of
YouTube has been alive. Okay, she's a mod of some of the biggest channels in fish keeping. Okay,
yeah, thank you. I was just
she has to be on her toes, and she is. And I didn't even know that Candy would ever be here. Okay, so we are always happy when Candy's in our presence.
Yeah, and we'll be definitely checking out a lot of you folks as well, because we know a lot of you folks, but not everybody, and we're definitely very diverse ourselves. So that is awesome.
Yeah, hey, Candy definitely rocks. What's that? Who got a question?
One question. Hey, Brandon and Trish, do y'all like y'all beer slushy or no? Because see, like this mug, I put it in the freezer and it makes everything I put in there a slushy. And I hate beer being slushy, or apple juice being slushy.
So it depends. A macro beer, which is like a Bud Light, Coors Light, or whatnot, ice cold, you can have that slush going on.
Okay.
A nice IPA or a double IPA.
You don't want to do that.
Really, I like it cold, but not ice cold.
And a stout.
I don't want that slush going on, because then it's going to water it down a bit. And I want that hoppy bite and the nice flavors to come through. And the slushiness on the ice and the water is going to mess with that. And a stout or milk porters and whatnot, you actually want to set those out for a bit and let those warm up, because the maltiness and all the notes are going to come out. So you want those a little warmer.
And I actually like to drink wine warm, not cold.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Rob, you wasn't at well, I don't know where your last live was, but the last live I seen you guys was Brandon was babysitting some moonshine and Trish was taking it like a boss.
Hey, listen.
Yo,
listen now.
Go ahead, B.
Story. He's right.
He is right.
I was scared of that moonshine.
You were like,
it smells so bad. Bro, I did it. We did it.
Yeah. No, you said half of it though. It was half. We didn't do the whole thing.
Have you ever had moonshine?
It burns right here. It burns right here.
Oh, all the way down. My God.
It burns right here some reason. I don't know why. It burns. It doesn't right here, but once it gets to like right here, all this is flames.
Oh yeah. I mean, this was flavored. I couldn't imagine the straight up.
Oh no.
From the woods.
You need to get apple pie moonshine.
We had a version of it.
Oh yeah.
And that was the worst.
Oh.
What? It wasn't made right. They didn't make it right.
Well, when I say
Damn.
the worst, it was the strongest, like flavor.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you why it's the strongest. I'm gonna tell you why. I used to ride in a motorcycle club, right? They used to make apple pie moonshine all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The very first batch you drank was okay because they have to test it every gallon. About the third or fourth gallon down, they're just pouring alcohol in there because they can't taste it anymore because they're already drunk all the hell.
Right.
So
Right.
that's why. The first batch is good. The fourth gallon, don't mess with it because it's strong.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had like moonshine that home brewers or whatever have made, and that shit's like gasoline.
Yeah.
This stuff was all right. It burned and it was nasty. Believe me, it was not fun, but it was still.
Hey, Hodes knows what it's about.
Apple pie.
So look, I think Brandon has a good channel because also he has friends that brew beer, and guess who?
A lot of friends.
Guess who gets some free beer sometime to review sometimes or do a beer trade, or they have so much fun over there on the side of beer. Like when y'all think we have fun over here, they have fun over there.
They
Y'all
have,
gotta get over
they have so
there.
much fun they get shut down.
Yeah, I've seen it. Brandon, have you been shut down before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've had my streams cut off
Myrtle's
midstream.
been shut down.
I've been shut down.
However, we have been trying to do more fun, like not just a drinking panel, but like kind of trying to do more fun stuff. Like that was the wheel. We call it the Wheel of Regrets.
I love that.
I saw that.
Whatever the wheel lands on, we kind of have to do like a stripper dance.
And then we're trying. We do some professional stuff. When I say professional, really not really.
Guys, these are our date nights, okay? So.
Yeah.
I met them when she was dancing on the table, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna lose viewers.
No, we're not. We're gonna be
No, it was like a dare, or like it's literally like a dare. She got up on the table, started doing her thing, and she was dancing.
Wheel of Regret, Truth or Dare edition. Yeah, we do Would You Rather game, which is fun. And we have people panel up. Sometimes we just do open bars. Sometimes we just do beer tasting. It's all over the place. Here's the thing for us: when YouTube becomes a job,
oh my God, Candy,
then I'm gonna walk away. When it's work. And it is a little bit of work.
Which
we all know
we
that.
got to that point one time.
Yeah. But when it's like, oh man, this isn't fun, this is stressful, then it's like, why are you doing it? It's got to be a fun hobby.
She's good.
She's the bomb for real. Actually, you'll see a lot of things that me and Rob do, we learn from her on how she does things. She's not, I don't even think she's like a real person. I think she's in the Matrix. Because
she's not. She produces no content. I just subscribed to her.
She has the most subscribers, and she's the most mods in everybody.
She always beats me on Droplinks.
I'm gonna make her a mod automatically.
No, I beat her once.
Yeah, me too. I think I beat her once too.
But that's the only time I can say I beat her, because I think one time I was just like I give up because Candy's just cuckoo.
But sometimes
that's it. That's all I need.
Quick, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Lumpy Dog Misses Trivia Night.
I think we should say though that I do have my own channel. And,
have her own channel as well. So
we are dual, but I do like I have Wines Day and I do my own beer reviews from a women's perspective.
She's getting close to 1,000 subs herself, folks.
And what's your channel called again?
Mine's Keep Sipping. But I just want to make it known because I do my just women from a women's perspective versus.
Hey, I told them before the stream, I said, this is the exact stream you need to be in at that point in time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I do like Wines Day.
9:25. If y'all can help her out,
will be tonight.
9:25. I know I'm subscribed to your channel. I just like I said, I don't even get notifications from Rob's channel.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Weird. Yeah, YouTube.
I knew it. Yeah, I was counting. It took less than 20 seconds.
I knew, bro. And look, that's a delay, fool. That's a delay. That's
my
even
wife.
more. That was like 2 seconds, fool.
Oh my gosh, she's
Candy is
unbelievable, this Candy.
She's not real. I'm telling you, she's in the
Look,
Matrix.
She might be a robot.
She gets a look when everyone if she ever steps foot in a Fish Tubers live stream, everyone gives her a range, okay? And
Well,
Candy is the nicest person. She'll do it out of the kindness of her heart.
I would
Because
too.
she's amazing, but sometimes she can't be everywhere.
By the way, 49 likes. We just need one more, folks, to crack that 50.
Oh, come on.
That's what's up. Thank
We
y'all
just
so
need
much.
one, folks. We just need one.
49
Hey,
likes.
folks, I told you, fool. I told you
Hold
that
up,
tank is fire.
Hold up, wait.
I got you. Hold on.
Now, see, I like his tank. I like those Bode tanks.
Oh yeah, it's Bode, right?
Yeah, I think
It's beautiful.
they're much prettier if they're in like your main living area than a
Definitely
square.
showcase. 52 likes, says Candy. Well, heck yeah.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. Rob stream is lit tonight.
I once
folks.
bought my husband an angelfish because one of the here's a fun fact. One of the
Fun fact.
reasons
And Rob, let us know if we're talking too much.
one of the reasons CBP likes fish is because it was like his dad's hobby. His dad had a big Oscar, and he was, he was big into fish. So it's kind of just something, he's obviously passed. So Brandon's always liked fish for that reason. So I'm like, all right, he likes fish for this reason. I'll buy him some angelfish on the anniversary of his dad's death. And then the next morning they had all died. So it was an awful gift idea.
Like, this is in honor of your dad. 2 days later, he's dead. I'm like, wow, that's morbid.
Well, do you think you'd be able to do that now, though, Trish? Do you think over the last year and stuff?
Damn. But
would you be able to?
They got a Grammy in there. They love the
Oh,
Grammy.
yeah, we do got a Grammy. Now, is the Grammy a part of the angelfish family? Because we noticed it's got these long.
But they got a community tank going on that I'm not as sure what they all have in there. With the angel, it could be Fin Nippy.
The Gouramis molesters. They molest other fish.
They will breed. They'll probably breed with everything. They try to breed with everything.
We just had a baby.
We have a baby fish
We
that
have a
happened.
baby, little teeny.
Our very first baby that survived.
Yeah.
So you
A
bred
Gourami?
something and didn't know about it, and it survived.
It survived.
Well, because we never know they have babies
we have
until
little orange fatties. I think they're guppies.
Yeah, they're like the fat orange guppy fish.
And then one was like dropping stuff. We're like, oh my god, that one's so fat. I'm like, I think.
And we haven't gotten into the separating for eggs and stuff.
I'm like,
yet,
I think it's
but-
pregnant.
Yeah.
Trisha's like, no. And then we saw these little clear balls dropping from her. And I'm like, I think she's dropping eggs.
And then a little tiny orange fish, and it's so
it's growing. It's like this big now.
So cute.
So we breed. We're breeders, Trish.
We're breeders.
We're breeders. Look at
Fool,
that.
you didn't tell me? I know you just read that. Fool. Oh,
It
dude,
was-
you know, smart ass.
I
Wait
wanted
till we get off the live stream, fool.
I wanted her to survive first. Trisha's like, oh, that baby's getting eaten so
Oh, yeah.
quick.
But with all honesty, what do you do when your fish have babies? Like, what are you supposed to do?
Okay, so Trish, the thing is with most of all of us, you need a lot of cover and plants. Okay, even if it's not that, but that's the survival rate that they're looking for is that plant. Okay, but if you don't have those, it's harder because if you don't want to expand into more tanks, you don't want to take fish out and put them in places
So
that
that's where
can
it's
expand
hiding.
more.
I have a giant bushy tree, and it just swims around.
It just stays in the middle.
So yeah, if you have some coverage and you don't want to breed and you don't want to keep them, and some people do, some people don't, and that's if you want it literally to be a natural life ecosystem in your tank, then let it go, and any fish will grow up. Any fish that can survive.
It's growing quick.
And it just hides in the tree, so that makes perfect sense.
It's out and about now, though. It's getting bigger.
Yeah, but it goes back into the.
It comes out to eat, and it's going, and then it goes back in. But it's good. So will it then migrate to the other guppies and then start schooling with them once you get?
Is it a guppy or is it a gourami that?
No, it's a guppy.
Hold on, I'll go take a picture of it. I'll be right back.
They're all orange, and they have like it's like a black molly, but it's orange.
Maybe it's a molly. I don't know. I'll take a picture.
We'll see. We don't know the names. I told him to get the names of our fish before we came on.
That's all right.
You don't need to.
But
look, here, check this out, Trish.
Go ahead, Aqua. I was about to say, go ahead.
If you're not intending on breeding, then you know you can do just like you're doing now. And if, like Rob said, if you put a lot of cover in there, it's gonna be survival of the fittest type deal. So some of them are gonna get 8, some of them are gonna make it. But if you're trying to breed and stuff like that, that's a whole nother animal.
Yeah, no,
You talk about multiple tanks and
this was just an accident, and my kids are in love with the baby fish. I recently also bought a red tail shark. So we have a red tail shark in there. We have a gourami. They do fine. All of our fish get along. I'm telling you.
You want to tell her?
They all schooled. What happened?
red tail sharks could get kind of, you know, what size tank is that again? Rob?
I didn't know y'all got a red tail shark.
We used to have the silver shark, and he grew like, you know, full size.
Yeah, they get big.
He passed
But
away,
no.
so my kids wanted to replace him, so we went with the red tail. But we never
Look.
had problems with the other one.
Here's my thing. Some red tail. I've had red tail sharks that they were fine. Then I've had other ones that were straight buttholes. But how long have you had it?
I want to say 6 months, and we've had no issues at all. So.
Oh, well, then you should be.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That it's always the fish that you have to watch. Like they're always gonna be, you know.
The only thing we always have pass away in our tank is sucker fish. The things that go up they're like black and they have dots and they clean the tank. Which we bought a big giant one, and it just hides in the castle. Like it just stays in the castle. The thing will not come out. I've pulled it out to make sure it's not dead. It just likes to sit in the castle, and that's it.
That's good though. I'm glad that you know you're experiencing all that stuff. I'm glad your kids get to experience that stuff too. You know.
And we have a snail too. We have a snail in our tank.
Yeah.
A snail?
Don't get that black suckerfish no more though.
No, not those.
Is it a common? It's a common.
Yeah, it's a common. She said it was black with polka dots.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a common.
It costs maybe like $3.
Yeah, it was cheap. We used to get the silver one, the silver style algae eater.
I apologize. I had to take
Anyways, the snail we have is so fast. Like it is the fastest snail you've ever seen in your life.
And we have tetras.
Tetras. See, there's a lot of people in here that love tetras as well.
Tetras are awesome. They're all right. So which one should I use here? We got that one. Oh, is that?
Common Placo.
Is Mia sleeping? Is Mia sleeping?
That's a good one.
That's funny. Common Placo.
All right. I don't know if you want
So
to.
the orange ones are the ones we're talking about. Then we have some tetras in the background, a silver dollar, our fake shark, and our gourami, the back end of our gourami.
Oh, okay. You got the black skirt. Those are what, platies, right?
Those are platies, yo.
Platies.
They're live bears.
Platy. So that's what,
So yeah, you're gonna have some platies.
Oh, you got that little gourami. Okay.
Yep. They got black
size tank is that?
tetras.
What size tank you got?
27 or 29.
Okay, it's probably a 29. Now, you said you had silver dollars. How many of those you got?
3.
Now, those things could get a decent size.
Yeah, we've had them for a long time. Bigger ones that grew of old age and actually passed away. They were really hardy.
So when my first son was born, we bought silver dollars. His room was like done in, not fish theme, like
Sea theme.
And so I bought, and we had a silver dollar for 6 years. Literally 6 years, and it traveled from place to place. We moved 6 hours with it.
Yeah,
and
Platy, that's what they are.
she passed away last year. We actually buried her. It was
we had her for like
we were heartbroken.
We had her for like 7 years.
Yeah.
So these guys aren't fully grown yet. We've had them
like 6 months.
No, longer than that.
No, when Carter went to the thing, that's the red tail shark too. Like 6 months.
I think they're older than that, but
so let me ask you another question. What are the chances of you getting a 55?
We've had one before, but we have a baby now, so
I'm all about the
Don't put the baby in the tank.
That's the reason we got rid of it because the kids.
Well,
were
we
like,
moved. No, I'd be all about a 55. I love the fish tank.
I would go bigger, but I would want a bow tank like he has.
We don't. I know it looks like a lot because I went up to the tank and they thought I was feeding it, so they all came together.
Oh yeah, they're so.
But that's
funny.
pretty much all we. There's.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying, you know, being that y'all had success now, you
Right.
know, what's the chances of maybe in the future? Because during Christmas season, Petco does incredible sales on 55s and 60 gallons
Right.
and stuff like
They
that.
do it.
It's like
They do it every
ridiculous.
so often. What you talking about? Just the holidays? They do it every so often.
Man, they had like I think what it was like a 60 or a 75 with stand and hood for like for $200. It was
Oh,
something
wow.
crazy like that. Yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
We had a 55 for a
for
long.
me-
I like the 55
For
myself.
me to upgrade, it would have to be one like design savvy, like yours in the background, and
How big is yours in the background? Is that a 55 or bigger?
that's a 50 bow front. It's a corner.
It's a 50. Okay.
yeah,
It's
like
a
I would
corner,
get
like
something like that. But I'm like a design person. So
Oh, it's a corner.
Yeah, it's a corner. So it's not like
okay.
it's taking your surface. It's a corner.
Okay.
those are
And a
so
bow front.
expensive, though.
Yeah, but because we need it to aesthetically
Yeah.
fit somewhere.
So
Yeah.
for me to upgrade, I would want like a corner, a bowed front, something
Yeah.
that's more design savvy than just
Yeah, this is a bow front.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they are expensive though, the bow fronts.
Yeah.
I did have our
Facebook
55 was-
Facebook Marketplace has some good deals.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace has some good deals.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah, the marketplace. I was gonna say that.
So listen, hey, I gotta get to these girls. Hey, I'm glad to talk to you guys in person for reals, man.
Yes. Absolutely.
Everybody,
This has been so
go
much.
check out these two. If you like me and Rob's lives because you like having fun, you're gonna love these guys.
Appreciate it.
And Mad Fish Diva has been putting it out there. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my first talk at Venice Aquarium Society, and Father Fish is gonna be live streaming that. So y'all be able to heckle me. Honestly, I do better when I get heckled. So y'all be able to heckle me while I'm trying to be professional. Professional. But anyway, I gotta go. Take it easy, Rob. You know
Appreciate it,
what's
man.
up. Peace.
Cheers, man. Good to
Peace.
see you.
Man, see, that's what I always say. Crazy. Yeah, good luck to Aqua tomorrow. He will be doing his talk. That's what's up. See, like Aqua was in the same boat as me. Like now he's speaking at certain societies of our fish clubs because we have fish clubs, and everybody in different states have fish clubs. Different areas have all kinds of things, but in his local area, he'll be speaking in front of, I want to say a decent crowd. So he'll be having fun, and I wouldn't have never thought that he'll be speaking in front of people at a fish club because I wouldn't take him serious. I'm like, this dude's about to give us a class.
Yeah, it's you just have to put yourself out there. Like I started doing beer reviews, and then certain breweries were like, "Hey, come in. We'll set up a chair, and you can do a live beer review right in our, right where they brew the beer with those big tanks." And we've gotten a lot of free beer glasses and free beer and merchandise. And
Don't forget the fridge. Don't forget the mini fridge.
Oh, that's the best.
fridge,
That's the best thing ever.
So it's not even about that. It's just the people who you may meet, and it's like you can get a little bit of, something,
Get a little bit something on the side sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. That is what I'm talking about. So do y'all have any future plans for what y'all are going to be doing? I know, Brandon, you're about to be monetized soon. I know that you'll be getting your hours soon. And I know, Trish, you'll be hitting your 1,000. So y'all have any future goals for y'all channels?
I would like to be more routine, but it's so hard with kids, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do a lot more mixology, I guess, like, cocktails and kind of thing.
Okay.
Beer and wine and
Yeah. And I know you love doing your wine Wednesdays, and I know, and I literally said that in the text. I know y'all have a scheduled live, And I was like, man, I know Trish is gonna be like, no, I got a
so I
wine
moved it to
Wednesday. It's
later.
my life.
I started doing them at 9 o'clock because I feel like that's when a lot of people are like the kids are in bed and people are sitting down.
Yeah.
And more people are able to join at that time versus, and even for me, like my kids I feel like I put them down and that's like, can I have this? Can I have that?
I got to send you one of these, Rob.
Dude, I told you, every time I see a beer that y'all have, every can art is just, it's like, I'll drink it. I don't care what it tastes like.
Dank.
Oh, gosh.
Dank. Dank for days. Now, for me with YouTube, my future, it's all about having fun. When I do become monetized, it's never, ever going to be about the monetization. It's about, hey, I made the YouTube rules and I made it. It's more about that. But it's about having fun. It's like when we go live, our streams, it's just a good time. It's just to have fun, unwind. Us ourselves, we're having fun, That's what it's all about. And someone
said dank?
No.
Dank tanks.
Yeah. This is
Meet dank tanks.
Dank beers, I'm telling you. Dank
What's
beers.
up, partner? Appreciate you for being here. That's funny.
Rob's still rolling with 40 plus in here right now.
We recently had a beer that was so dank it smelled like you were walking through a marijuana factory.
That Hemperor one?
No, this was just an IPA.
Even worse than that?
It was like, whew.
When you get a fresh, really good
it was from
IPA from a brewery, the dankness from the hops is like, because I believe they're in the close to the same family anyway.
Yeah, they're the cousins because you really can't grow it.
So when you get a hoppy beer that's very like earthy,
it's like, woo.
You pour it and you're like, whoa. Whoa.
We both were like, whoa.
Whoa, what's happening here?
Yeah, that Hemperor, like I said, y'all, some of the beers they've actually reviewed or even were on the live stream was like, I'm trying this.
Yeah.
They would even suggest it to me or they'll suggest it to someone because they would know how they are and what they would drink previous to live streams or what they would say. And they would actually be like, you would like this one or you might like this one, might not. And I'm telling you, the ones that they would actually say it, spot on. Like that
the Hemperor. I think I was like, Rob, you need to go find this right now. Like, go.
And that's the thing too. We're not like beer or drink examiners. We tell you what our opinion is. So if we're like, this shit sucks, we'll tell you it sucks.
We were on a stream the other night doing like it was the other night. And the beer smelled like dirty feet. And I was just like, this beer smells musty, like dirty, sweaty feet. This is disgusting. We're just pure.
Tina, you're almost making me get it. You know what? We've been known to do that. People are like, I wasn't going to drink today, but.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I could not be in a drinking mood, y'all. I can be having a rough day. I can be having whatever. And I honestly felt like when Brandon and Trish literally started up their open bar, because it felt like I was going to a bar and decompressing and having a drink with good people in my own comfort of my own home.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Talking to people I've never met.
Right.
And just getting to know them over some beers and chilling because it was honestly the greatest feeling to decompress coming from a fish community where you're always at a live stream, you're ripping and running, you're doing, this and that. And then you finally get to sit down and see a live stream that says open tap or pull up a chair and sit down or have a good, like anything that they would come up with a catchy title made you want to go there.
Yeah.
We're a good time. We're a good time.
I wasn't going to drink today. Then I watched this.
we have that effect on people.
Yeah, sorry.
See, and they are, that's what I'm saying. If you go over there and check them out, I got a shirt, okay, y'all. That's an OG shirt.
That
too.
Is the sun. That one is called the sun.
That's the size of
the sun. See, and I loved it because it stands out, and people will literally look at. Well, see, my father now, when I first wore this, he looked at me. He goes, "Boy, what is that on your shirt?" I said, "Dad, that's a hop. That's a hop. That's the cousin." And that right there is the channel CBP, not CBD, not CBD. CBD. There's no crease right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's an OG shirt. We did not know the sizing.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah,
a lot of people want these shirts. I'm sorry.
We can bring them back. We can bring them back.
Oh God, I haven't done those in forever.
Our store's still there though. She was dropping it. I looked at it. We got some nice stuff on there still.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we got sweatshirts and
See?
stuff. Heck yeah.
So, like I said, man, y'all still ripping and running and doing the thing like y'all been doing since day one. Y'all have had the beer community jumping, and I've always loved it since day one.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We certainly appreciated your friendship.
I think we've just always stayed ourselves, no matter what kind of
Mhm.
shenanigans is going on. We're just
That's the key. Yep.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, all right, for those who are in the chat, thank y'all so much for being here. I'm not going to take too much of their time because, like I said in the live stream, all three of us so happen to link up and have kids in the same year within months span time. So I don't want to take too much of their time. I want to appreciate Brandon and Trish so much for one, being there since day one and being so genuine, and two, for also just taking me into the family as one of y'all, and it's truly amazing. So thank y'all so much. Is there anything y'all would like to say?
thank you, Rob.
Yeah, thank you, man. We appreciate your friendship, man. We're we've been friends a long time. We appreciate it. We've met so many people through here, Aqua Funk and HC Aqua, Lumpy Dog, Madfish Diva. There's
You guys know Lumpy?
we know Lumpy.
Lumpy's a lurker over on ours.
Yeah, we met so many people, and that's what's awesome about YouTube is it brings so many people together.
And when Brandon's like, "Oh, Rob," I'm like, "What? Like what? I'm like, "Oh, that's great." You know, it was fun to do something different also for us. So
that is awesome. Yeah. That is great, and that's what I really wanted to is just get the pure rawness of you guys, and that's what I normally do is I contact people before the live stream. So.
You know,
I appreciate every single one of y'all.
We're definitely raw. So.
I think a hop is considered a flower, actually.
Oh, hell, we got it.
Flowers of the hop plant Humulus.
Does it have a seed? Does it have a seed?
I don't know.
But if flowers,
they impart floral, fruity, citrus flavors and aromas. Let's see.
Yeah, but he's trying to end it, honey.
That is awesome to know, though.
That's a question. I don't know.
You gotta Google a hop. That's
I will.
They're very good for you, though. Hops are very good for you. So
there's also a good fun fact there. But as you always see, thank you so much for all of my mods that were doing their thing. I know Trish is one as well. So thank you, Miss Trish. Brandon, as always, I appreciate you. For those in the chat and for those who are watching this replay, because I know I do have some of those. Thank y'all so much. And as always, be kind, be courteous, and have a wonderful day, y'all.
Cheers, everybody.